Okay, let's see. Jackson Trace. This is where we're going to start this video. Jackson Trace, 1813 through 1916. Erected and on something. I can't read it. This spot, Talladega County. Here we go. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? They love it when you do this. This is a cemetery I've wanted to show y'all for years, but I'm always running about 725 miles an hour when I pass it. So on this date, this happened. It takes a minute to get a full vis of what's going on up in here, but believe it or not, this is a cemetery. An old one. And there is enough poison ivy up here to make you enjoy your stay and not forget it for probably a couple of months after you visit. I have not done very well at harvesting. Look at that beautiful oak coming out of this grave. Departed 29th of August 1839, James McKendall of, also know this, there are ticks on the edge of everything. Always use your good leg of Orange County, Virginia. Aged 29 years. That is 1839. I mean, that's up north dates. Here is a grave that is sunk in all the way. Believe me, there are more than 3. I need a really good spider stick. Look at this hand notched stone. Headstone foot. Headstone foot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a virtual myriad of stones in here. There's about 6 more that way. There's a full wall of them right there. There's another one. I think what we'll do is take it from the top. We will start on this end. I count so many that I'm most likely going to miss a few. If you like ticks, if you collect ticks and enjoy ticks, this is another great place to come and find them. Look, our father, M.P. Gaddy, born 1802, died December 18, 1899. I don't know if I have the, oh my goodness, the armature to put that back up. Our mother, Sarah Gaddy. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious, I don't have it. Born 1812, died June 1899. So I suppose that sat on that or that and that. It could have just eroded and fell down, or it could have fallen some other ways. But the day will come for all of us when we will stand before the living God and give an account. I, for one, long for that day. The only sad part about it to me is, man, what if it happens before I have grandkids? I want to see my grandkids. I want to play. I got all these plans and all this crap piled up to spoil my grandkids. And although I may not have anything left because that John Biars. Wonder when the last time someone said his name was John Biars, who was born September the 11th, 1802 and died in 1839. So he lived to be, what, 37 years old? 37. And there's his footstone. It simply says JB. One of the cool things, if you're a tick collector, I should have had you meet me here, because you can leave with some and they're amazing. They grow fast. They don't eat much. As a matter of fact, you won't even know they're around. They're a lot easier to care for than a dog or a cat. You don't, I'm telling you, you don't even know they're there. They are a whole lot less to worry about than, say, a fish or a bird. That's kind of pretty, if you ask me. This is in memory of Lydia Lawler. Wow, Lydia Lawler. That's my mother-in-law's name. So beautiful. You know, Lydia was a seller of purple in the Bible, born September 24th, 1794. Died August 23rd, 1858. There's a substantial amount of different numbers in there, so I can't do that math, but you get where I'm going. I'm going to take a photograph of this and send it to my bride so she can send it to her mom. I think I just got a tick. I don't know. I'll know next week. I keep dropping my spider sticks. I really don't know if they matter, because I keep putting them down. Oh my goodness. Ow. Those have got some sharp edges. Oh, safety second out here, safety second. $17.71. Oh, I can't read your name. G-E-H-E-E-G-E-U-E-E, in memory of... Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I can't read your name. You know, one would think a dried sticker doesn't hurt, but a dried sticker is pretty brutal. Oh, that one's a decorative one. E.G. I can't read any of that. little bitty one. Says something. I know I'm not doing well at sharing, but I can't see them. Okay, we're gonna do a little better on this one. Jesse G. Terry, February 1837 to 1927. That's pretty impressive for that long ago. You know, there's always a chance there will be a... Sorry, I'm having trouble with this stick. Okay, here we have just some simple stones in the ground. I'm gonna have simple stones, but there's gonna be millions of them because I want to be, well, I go back and forth. I've told y'all this before. I want to be cremated and put in pepper shakers all over town, but my family's not excited about that. Golly, this place is almost gone. Almost absolutely under there. Disappeared. I thought the cemetery on my property was bad. William H., son of Hancock, A.H. Hancock and J.H. Hancock. (1810). Lucy Adelaide, daughter of W.M. Hanna Hancock, 1874 to 1953. Oh my goodness. I'll turn off the camera in a minute just to think. I should turn it off to think about why I'm incapable, wow, of picking these stones up, but that's okay, I guess. (1828 to 1945). What was your name? They just don't make sticks like they used to. I remember when I was a kid, I could pick up a stick and I could use the same stick for a while. In memory of Elizabeth Jane, daughter of Hancock, 1828 to 1845. You think that's not long enough, yet no one can add a single moment to their life. Sure, you can do things to stay in shape to try to make it better. Well, it's pleasant while you're here. Maybe I've just lost the skill. Right away. Amanda. In memory of Amanda H., wife of James Hancock. A lot of Hancocks here, born October 2nd, 1807. Died 1880. Amanda Hancock. Lafayette Ferris, born 1828, died nobody knows. 1885. That's pretty young. I don't, you know, I know what that is. I mean, I know what those are, but I don't know enough to talk about it. Thomas Ferris. Thomas was born in 1796. Thomas, 1796, died in Bodega County, Ala, 1875. I believe we have a couple more from the Ferris family. Emily Ferris, born 1811, died 1834, August 1811 to 34. Thomas Ferris, 1831 to 1947. Could be 49, I don't know. I am navigating through the options here. Mary Galley, born 1775, died 1813, 1775. So, 1776 was a big year, if you remember. Or two to edit because it's time consuming and I'm too lazy to take the time. Not really, I just don't. So I forgot to turn the camera off a minute ago. Sarah Galley, born in the year 1807, died June 2nd, 1838, 1807. 1838. 31, right? That's just amazing that, let's see, Sarah, 1807 to 1838. And Amanda, no, this is Mary. She died in 43. She died in 38, 1807, 1775. So either way, Sarah, Mary, how did I miss this one? Sagkilo, Isaac. (1808 to 1834). So Isaac, Sarah, gosh, I think Mary and Emily. Let's go visit Emily again. And Emily, 1811 to 1834. So Emily, Sarah, Mary, and Isaac, 26 years old. And let's see if we can add one more. No, we'll stop here. They all knew each other, and they hung out probably, and they played together. don't know why that's so fascinating to me. I know what people do in their kids, and I know that you grow up and you go your separate ways. These people probably spent their lives together. You know, I don't see, so far, none of them would say born in Sumter County or born in, you know, New Zealand or born, you know, somewhere in Georgia. It appears they have always been here. And maybe they all sat under Reverend Thomas Calley, who departed this life April 19th, 1861. Probably did. He was 60 in the 61st year of his age. So he was born in 1800. So belay my second. These jokers were kids together, including the Reverend. You can do your mathematics, and I may be wrong, but I don't know. My head starts thinking, and I'll stop talking and I just stand there and look, and I ponder my own existence, and pretty much only want to be remembered by the fact that the prideful side of me is I raised children who brought honor and glory to the Lord. That's the prideful side, but that's a good side. And the other side is, I guess that's it, you know. That's about all I ask for. In memory of Arner Lawler, born 1798, passed 1846. Arnold Lawler, 1798. Oh, that's the one we saw a minute ago, little Lydia Lawler, 1794 to 1858. 1846. Wow, she lived longer than she was born before. Wow, she was older. Born 1794. So she was 4 years older. And lived 46 to 58 longer. That's all we know about them. What a movie this would make, wouldn't it? Not just this, wait a minute. Not just this cemetery, but just the lives the people led. Their parents. We haven't found their parents. These people were in their 1775 to 43. 43, I don't know how old that is. So 50, 60 years old. Some of them only lived to be 30. Where are their parents? There's a magneto stone right there. Let's travel. This tree fell on this entire gravesite, and that's how the stones got over there. And the gate got over there, the fence. Wow, there's so many more. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's so many more. Here's one right here. This must be the footstone. I need that back. In memory of W.M. Cameron, who died July 20th, 1854, age 78. That's a parent. Okay, let's play this game. Siri, what's 1854 minus 78? 1776. This person was born. So there's one over there that's, it didn't seem right, but it's okay. They both lived consistently something. In memory of Annis Cameron, consort of W.M. Cannon. What is a consort? Of W.M. Cameron, who died August 14, 1841. That's Cameron. And this is a Cameron. I'm pretty much just recording my thinking. I don't know what a consort is. There's only 8 ways to find out. Siri, what is a consort? Queen consort is the wife of a reigning king. So, okay, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it does. So, oh, where is my stick? I didn't bring my grabbers because I had no intentions of grabbing anything. And I'll tell you, 3 things you can't do is do that to a cedar tree. I can't read it, and there's a virtual myriad of ouchies. Aged 30. I can't see a date. Can y'all see a date? Mary. We missed. There are sites all over here. There's indentions in the ground everywhere. So there must be a lot of stones out here. I mean, every one of these goes from the side, goes vroom, vroom, vroom. There's more. And it doesn't make those sounds unless you, well, if it was all cleared off and you rolled all over it, you would make that sound. That's an elaborate stone. 1864. No, 1808 to 1864. Marcus. I dropped my stick again. There's a spider. I had to take a double glance at that hand on there. That's the sin in me thinking, why? Our mother, 1809 to 1885. I can't read her name. Philip Duncan. It's interesting to say that this is a more modern stone than those, and this is Civil War. Philip Duncan, County A8, Confederate Cavalry. Okay, here we go. Here's a freshie. This is a replacement stone, most likely. 1849 to 1906. I'm excited about the mosquitoes. That one is illegible. Look at the size of that oak right there. Some of the trees out here are magnificent. Houston Allen, son of W.H. and Eppie, E-P-P-I-E, Wood, 1894 to 1894, June to August. That's sad. Lizzie, daughter of W.H. Eppie Wood, 1889 to 1890 or 93. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I picture the families riding up the road to get here, and to bury their child. And of course it was wagons, and they'd ride up the mountain to the high spot that was chosen, you know, possibly 50, 60, 100 years earlier. I said, this is going to be where we bury our loved ones when they come into town. You wanted a spot that didn't flood. You wanted a spot that had some beauty, and you wanted a spot that was going to be easily accessible. And it's just sad. None of these trees were here. None of these. I mean, possibly, but that may be a 70-year-old oak. Maybe. I'm not an oakathologist, but if I was, I'd probably be wrong. G.W. Kirkland, born May 1819, died 14th of September 1858. 58 minus 19, 29, 39, 49, 59. Okay. If you're new to my channel, I'm not real good with my ads, as you know. If that's not important. E.A. Steria, S-T-E-R-E-A M-O-R-R-O-W. Asteria Morrow. Wow. 1845 to 1911. Asteria Morrow. There's so many names that I just never heard of in this particular cemetery. A lot of people get nervous visiting cemeteries, and you have all these stories about ghosts and all this other stuff. Well, not I. I'm not being prideful. I'm just not afraid. Wow, look at that stone. I wonder if I could stand it up before it falls all the way and stick a stick at the base. No, I can't move that at all. In memoriam, Mary H. Woodruff, born 1837, past 1860 something. Wow, there's so many. You know, I may go back and edit. I keep stand up and I turn around and I see more, and I wonder too much, and then I think too much, and then I forget to turn the camera off as I'm looking around, or I'm making some short videos for reels, and I'm also sending some to my bride. And my mother, Miss Mary Smoot, born 1764 and died 1848 in the 84th year of her age, erected by her son, R.A. Smoot. Her son had that made for her in 1848. Wow. I can't get to the stones back there. Even if I could, they would probably be hard to read. I will stop making shorter videos maybe. John Henry. John Henry, son of Mr. and Miss Smoot, 1848 to 1853. 48, 50, 52, 50. 5 years old. Oh man, could you imagine? Okay. Sarah Eliza. I can't read it. I can't read it. Balladonia Mill. Wow, that's a name. If I could see. Balladonia Mill. Daughter of Smoot, 1835 to 1856. I climbed up their log the other day, and I had 4 ticks when I got back to the base camp on my biscuit. 3 on my left biscuit and 1 heading down. I didn't mind, but it would be nice if they contributed something. I can't read any of this. It might be visible on the camera. I just can't. Okay, which way? Rocks like this are superb. Rattlesnake dens. Little Virginia creeper right there. Lewis Ross, R-O-S-S, born 1862, died 1884. Lewis Ross, 62 to 60. Wow. Permelia. What a beautiful name. Permelia, wife of J.A. Robbs, 1837. I can't read the last. It ends in a 6. Permelia. If you watch this video, make a kind of a short list of the unique names. If you don't mind, if you don't want to, it's okay. I can't read that at all. Sometimes you can see it when you're on camera. Whiston is, I can't read it. Born died 1900, 1859. Oh, what is that name? ICHMRICH, Rich, RICHMON. Richmond? I couldn't see it, y'all. And then the word didn't make any sense to me. There's stones under there. Every now and then, you need to stop and check for ticks. And then if you want one to kind of take your breath away, I won't speak while it happens. That is incredible, isn't it? That is not hollow iron. 1853. Fanny Burt. Wake up, Fanny. I think I got something to say. Huh? I need a spiderweb stick. So Fanny, how in the world in the 1800s, what did your family do to be able to pay for something like that? I wonder what that cost. Not that it matters. Doesn't matter at all. That one is incredible. There's so many sunken in spots in the ground. I've probably missed a lot, but wow, there you can, I don't know if you can tell, but the darker holes are just one after the other. A little tip of the woods. When you see flat spider webs on the ground, especially in the spring or anytime really, they are sometimes seed ticks, and they look like little pieces of pepper, and if you kind of walk through it and kick it with your foot, 1,000 of them will crawl up. You won't notice them. It'll look like pepper dumped on your legs, and they will absolutely cover all your originals and everything, and you will be sad. I was the day I went to the hospital and said, hey, I got this situation. I didn't even eat pepper then, so that was no excuse. My goodness, look at, oh, there's another one. They just go on and on. I don't know how many we went through. This place is no secret. And in a minute, when we hit the roadside, I will oh, mosquitoes. I'll show you exactly where I am when we get out of here. But first, I got a bang bang, a boogie to the boogie. I got to get through these If I see one, I'll show you. If I don't see one, goodness gracious at the mosquitoes. You know, it's ironic. I have not found a tick on my individual yet. And I'm kind of glad. I had made another video of this place, now that I think about it, a while back, and deleted it. So then I was playing around online and saw somebody else post some pictures, and I went and looked for my video and it was gone. So I started over. Then I'm going to show you where I am. It's not a secret. There's something crawling up my neck. Something. Something on the wing. Something. Let's go. It is private property, and as with all historic cemeteries on property in Alabama, you do have the right to go see it. You do not simply have the right to trespass at will. You have to let the landowner know, and then they should be able to accommodate you. Or in a case like this, they'll simply say, sure, go ahead. But always ask permission. Okay, now we're gonna get out of here. Somebody just flew by real fast in their automobile and they had the pedal to the metal, and all I can smell is their cataract converter. We are here. North Alabama 21. I'm gonna try to read this again. There's the sun's in a different spot. Jackson Trace, 1813 to 1816, erected by Andrew Jackson. Talladega. This spot is near it of first of the Talladega County, 1837. Well, that's what I was thinking. So you go over here and you look at this. Mardisville. Originally called Jumper Spring, site of U.S. Land Office for sale of lands ceded by Creek Indians, 1832. Early courts held here after Talladega County created. Named for Samuel W. Mardis, settled from Tennessee. Did we see Samuel in there? I don't know. And then someone shot a hole through it. That's cool. So there you have it, folks. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm not into unboxing, but we're gonna unbox. This is the model MCD60D Bodega, one bodacious cooler. It is a mobile refrigerator, and we are going to open it without cutting our fingers at all. You want to see if I can do that? I can do it because I'm all grown up. Well, I learned a lesson. When you cut the straps, it just kind of lifts off. First glance, this is a bodacious bodega. Second glance, you look inside, you take the box out. If I'm not mistaken, this is a 63 quart. I'll know in a moment. Instruction manual. I refuse to use it. You can plug it up to your system in the front of your wagon if you have the old school ladder, or you simply have a virtual myriad of those. If you don't and you have this, you can simply plug it up to that, and then you simply push the power button and you look for it, wait for it. It says it's on 63 degrees. We went down too far. Oh, okay, there's our degrees. I can't see either. This would be mo the better in the dark. Let's try to get in the dark. Is it dark? 63. Let's see if it's 63 inside. It's colder outside than 63. That is the absolute basics of it. So if you need a tailgating bodacious Bodega cooler, there it is. I will put the link for this beast on the video description. It's pretty stinking basic, but absolutely bodacious Bodega. Again, instruction manual. This is all it comes with. This is all you need. And you could run this, depending on your solar setup, with solar. It is on, off. It is on, off, temperature up, temperature down. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go through the instructions. Notice does not include the Bluetooth icon. Temperature setting: use your plus and minus to adjust your temperature all the way down to 68 degrees or 20 Celsius. Hold the settings button down for 2 seconds to enter the setting menu. Then you can put it in max or economical. You can put it on triple battery protection or single battery, 12 volt, and it's all kinds of virtual myriads of things you can do. And then this is all basics. Handles, tick on my leg. That's not important right now. The instructions provided here are intended solely for models 60D. So we know that. The other ones they sent me do have a freezer on the side. This one is solely a refrigerator. She's purring like a kitten. She's a beauty. Again, I will put the link to this baby on the video description. One more note. This is the 12 volt refrigerator, 63 quart, aka 60 liters, IPX4 waterproof. That's some kind of crazy. And I'm reading from Amazon. She's a beauty, huh? Ooh, RV, truck, camping, travel, home. I like it. So now, once again, you know where the link will be. And once again, thanks for watching my videos.